All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's talk about the Cowboys, man. Let's talk about it. They played last night against the Seattle Seahawks. In a very interesting game. 41-35, a shootout game. But can I just say something real quick? Can I just say something that everybody's thinking? Anybody who's not a Cowboys fan, honestly, listen. I get a lot of let's say flack from a lot of fan bases, that recently Chargers and Steelers fans came at me, Niners fans come at me, Cincinnati fans come at me, Seahawks fans come at me. A lot of fan bases come at me because I tell the truth about their either quarterback, about their team, or about their fans. You know what I'm saying? But we can all agree on one thing. As an NFL, as football fans, we can all agree the Cowboys ain't doing nothing. They're a waste of time to pay attention to. This is their first quality win. And I wouldn't even call it a quality win because Seattle's garbage. I think they have a losing record now because they lost to the San Francisco 49ers. I think that made them 5-5, and now they're 5-6. So even their quality win is really not a quality win because no one has Seattle going out the first round. Going past the first round. Or at least I didn't. I don't believe in genosmith. But I just want to say something. The Cowboys are a waste of time. We have to, I don't understand why people buy into the hype. People buy into the Cowboys. You guys let Geno Smith light you up. Look, Geno Smith was 23 for 41, completion percentage of 56, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, a QBR of 105. That is the Cowboys' top 10 defense. Where is it? Where is it? Because I don't see it. I see my boy DK had 6 receptions for 134 and 3 touchdowns. DK went off. Now, granted, if Trayvon Diggs was out there, it'd probably be a different story. I know the Cowboys are missing Trayvon Diggs, but this is what it is. And listen, let's talk about, we're going to talk about it. Dak basically threw for 300, 299, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Okay, cool, great. Dak, we're going to get into it. Let's talk about, before I get into Dak, I want to talk about something. The Cowboys, you're a waste of time. You're not going to do anything in the playoffs. You're going to waste everybody's time. At best, you guys are second-round exits. At best, you're second-round exits. And that's hoping, and I'm hoping for you guys. I hope you guys get bounced in the first round. But that's hoping you guys don't play the Niners nor the Eagles in the first round. You're most likely not going to play the Eagles in the first round. You could play the Niners, don't lose. You could play the Niners, don't lose. Or I can even take it a step further. Would it shock you? Yeah, it kind of would shock me if the Lions beat y'all. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you guys versus the Lions in the playoffs, it wouldn't shock me if y'all lost to them. It really wouldn't. That's a pick. That's not an easy game to pick because 2 teams are both frauds. 2 teams are not used to winning. But at the same time, Dallas, you're not going anywhere because your head coach is a butt-kissing idiot. He's a butt-kissing idiot. That's the reason why Jerry Jones likes Mike McCarthy. He can sit here and say, I have Mike McCarthy as my head coach, a Super Bowl winning coach who's had success with Aaron Rodgers. And Jerry Jones has this idiot as a puppet to do whatever he wants. This isn't Jimmy Johnson. This is just a bigger version of Jason Garrett. Mike McCarthy's not going to elevate you. Aaron Rodgers went to AFC Championship games without Mike McCarthy. What has Mike McCarthy done for the Cowboys besides go to the second round one time? Get bounced? He had that 2020 year where he sucked without Dak. 2021 got bounced in the first round. 2022 beat a washed-up Brady. And now this year, he's just going to get bounced in the first round again or bounced in the second round again. You guys are not doing anything with Mike McCarthy. You guys need a strong-headed head coach to help Dak if he's winnable. And we're going to get into Dak in a few minutes. To help your team, to help your defense. But that's not going to happen because Jerry Jones is an idiot who wants the team to, revolve around him. And he wants to coach the team without coaching the team. And you're not doing anything with Mike McCarthy because Mike McCarthy is a bum. He's trash. He's Ron Rivera 2.0. The only difference is he has a better roster than Ron Rivera. That's it. That's really it. Dude was carried by Aaron Rodgers. Ron Rivera was carried by Cam Newton. That's like, you guys are not doing anything with that. And you're just a waste of time. I can't believe the fact that we're going to have to sit here and watch you guys on primetime lose to the good teams. And then when you guys beat up Carolina and Seattle, we're going to have to hear how good you are. You're not good. You're just the bully that picks on the little second graders. You're the big bully in this seventh grade picking on second and third graders. And then when you get a seventh grader in your face, you run. You run like Jerry and Tom and Jerry. That's number one. And number two, let's talk about Dak. Let's talk about Dak Prescott. Now listen, look. I like Dak Prescott personally. I think he's a good guy off the field, but at the same time, Dak is just Dak. He's not great, but he's not bad either. Like, Dak can get you to the playoffs. He can get you to a second round, get you a playoff win. But I'm sorry. I've been off the Dak bandwagon ever since last year when you had Mike McCarthy out there. Dak had multiple. The game was 19-14 against the 49ers, and Dak he can't do anything with it. He can't do anything. Dude kept throwing pick after pick, 3 and out after 3 and out. At some point, when are we going to sit here and say Dak's just not that guy? He's Kirk Cousins. He's just a black Kirk Cousins. Yeah, he's not trash, but he's not going to get you over the hump. He's not going to take you to a championship game. Yeah, he might have sponsorships and he might say the right things and have the face for all this, but at the same time, he's not going to do anything. I don't want to say he's mediocrity. He's just Dak. He is what he is. He's an average, he's just a good girlfriend, a great girlfriend. But the Cowboys married a great girlfriend. You're not going to win with Dak. The dudes had CeeDee Lamb and Gallup and all those weapons, top 5 offensive line, good run game, defense, same head coach who knows what he can do and still can't do anything because he's not that guy. He's not that guy. But I said all that to say this is that the Cowboys are just a waste of time. Can people please stop with the overhyping of the Cowboys, please? Don't be fooled. They're second-round exits. And that's me being generous because I can definitely see them losing to the Lions and the 49ers in the first round. I can definitely see them losing to the 49ers and the Lions in the first round. I don't understand the hype of the Cowboys. I get it's America's team, Jerry Jones, and all this other stuff. Okay, great, cool. Who cares? Who cares? We all know they're a waste of time. They've been a waste of time for the last 2 years. Lost to the Niners back-to-back. And now that they're on this winning streak, I think they won, 10 games now? Was it 10-3 or whatever the case may be? And they're going to have the Eagles. Now, granted, I do think they have a good chance to beat the Eagles in Dallas. I do think they have a great chance to beat Philly in Dallas. And all the slurping and the primetime games and the Cowboys, are they championship level? Is Dak going to take that next step? No. Dak's been in the league for 8 years. He's not taking those steps. I think he hasn't been in the league. He's been in the league for 8 years. About to be 2024. He came in 2016. He is what he is. Mike McCarthy's been who he is for the last 12 years with Aaron Rodgers. And the Cowboys defense is vastly overrated. Mika, I like you. You're amazing, but you have been disappeared, bro. It's like a magician put you in his hat and made you disappear. But listen, and as NFL fans, as football fans, you guys are smart enough to know the Cowboys ain't going to do nothing. If there's something you can guarantee, it's just death, taxes, and the Cowboys are going to lose in the playoffs, whether that's in the first round or the second round. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. And the last few weeks of the NFL season, when the NFL's hyping them up, when they're getting flexed in Monday night against the Eagles and against Buffalo, who else did they play that's on the schedule? I don't even know. I don't know, and I don't care. When they start getting flexed and start getting hyped up, don't buy into it. I don't think I have to tell anybody this, but don't buy into it. Dallas ain't doing nothing. They're frauds with a capital F. You know what I'm saying? They're a waste of time to pay attention to. But that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? What's your thoughts on the Cowboys? And how far do you think they'll go in the playoffs? And do you think they're going to get bounced in the second and the first round? RJ out.